I'm really literally going to sneeze.
Like right in the first part of it.
I'm trying to hold the sneeze. And when I sneeze in fours.
Do you now?
Yes. I don't know why. It's an oddity. It used to be threes.
Okay.
I moved up to fours.
Interesting. When
Tennessee is a great state to sneeze in. It's by the way, Find Your Way Back.
Find Your Way Back, buddy.
I heard that tune a while back from Jefferson Starship.
Not Airplane.
Used to be Jefferson Airplane.
Correct.
Then obviously they upgraded.
Right.
So.
Well, there was like a lineup change, right, or something like that.
Yeah, Gray Slick. I don't know what happened. I don't know. But
Did he pull a Who's It's from Steppenwolf?
I don't know what they did. There was a lot of. I'm sure there were a lot of banned substances involved in this process. But anyway, Find Your Way Back. But they say find your way back to her heart. But I'm thinking, for caregivers, we need to find our way back to our own hearts. I do too many caregivers that are just truly lost emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
They're just lost. It is just. Now, this does not happen to you. It probably never has happened to you.
Okay.
But in the ocean, there's this thing called the undertow.
Uh-huh.
And it can take people and overwhelm them. Now, being that you're 7'3",
this is correct. I just put my feet down.
yeah, it doesn't
me.
happen to you. In fact, you're the guy seeing everybody. Where did everybody go?
No, here,
Where did everybody go?
No, I just grab them. My arms are that long.
Where did they go? But that's what it feels like, I think, for caregivers. I think it just pulls them under, and they lose their sense of orientation. So we're going to talk about that today.
Okay. Well, here's something that I'd like to hear if the metaphor holds. When you're caught in a riptide or an undertow, you don't swim back towards shore.
Swim sideways.
You swim laterally because it's just in that one little area of the shore, and if you're not in that area of the shore anymore, you just swim. You leave it, and then you go right
back. Which is counterintuitive.
It is, and many things about being a caregiver are.
If you don't have to go back to the point of origin, you go back. You go to a new destination. You go to the point of safety. There's a reason why you're producing this show. I mean, the Count of Mighty Disco, everybody. He's just brilliant.
Thank you, sir.
Big show today. We've got Dr. Michael Christie's going to be on.
Oh, what's he slumming with us for?
I don't know if it's community service. I don't know what it is. But he had founded the Southern Joint Replacement Institute.
Okay.
Orthopedic surgeon for a long time. And now he just does joint replacements and so
okay.
forth. And also he has a outreach in Veracruz that he does with orthopedics for developing nations and so forth.
Oh,
just amazing. Of course, you know what we do with prosthetics.
Of course.
So, anyway, he's operated on a lot of people that I know, and everybody just swears by this man.
Gotcha. Well, and joint replacement, the technology that we use for that has just come light years.
Now, joint replacement
yes.
is different from the conversation we had about Jefferson Starship.
That is correct. Man. My normal approach is useless here.
You can't just storm off in an indignant huff. By the way, I've got notes today.
Oh, right on.
Both of us sound awful.
I know.
Here we have a radio show, and we both sound like
this is. I was helping you out with some recording, and I did it, and you don't want it. This has been about a week of this. I think I got it from you, by the way.
Sounds like Kim Carnes on a bad day. Our 200th show is coming up, and we have a very, very special guest.
Do we?
Jeff Foxworthy.
Really?
Yes.
Your good friend.
My friend Jeff Foxworthy has graced us with an appearance on the show, and so April 9th will be our 200th show here on 1510 WLAC.
Oh, wow.
In the iHeart family. Actually, I think it was Clear Channel when we started.
I think it was Clear Channel when we started.
Yeah.
They had a branding shift. And
so we are going to be having Jeff on the show, and it will be fun, and I bet you'll find that we do a lot of the You Might Be a Caregiver ifs.
Oh, okay. Well, he is a delightful human being to begin with. So
everything you would want a celebrity to be, he is.
Right on.
And he is and a caregiver.
Foxworthy 2020.
Foxworthy 2020. Foxworthy, Pitts, Foxworthy.
Draft Jeff.
I saw somebody. Well, never mind. I won't get into. Don't go down that. And then
after that's the post show.
And speaking of politics, though, we've got a lot of things going on in the political world about legislation affecting caregivers.
Sure.
So our friends at AARP will be here next week, and we'll talk about some of those legislative initiatives that are going on.
They've been great to us.
They have been. They've been with us from the beginning, and so they'll be on next week. We'll talk about what's out there in the legislative world that's affecting a caregiver, big issues that we think are important. And plus, they always give, at least I try to get them to do that, because they have such a
well, they have a vested interest in knowing what's going on.
Well, they do, but they always give us good tips on fraud that's
Gotcha.
going on, which is, I mean, just every day you see this, what's going on. So, do we have any comments before we go any further, John?
I see no comments, no,
Okay.
sir. I do see viewers.
Well, God bless those merciful few.
Hey, no news is good news.
That's true. I did not see the car. Does that mean that you drove the count cycle?
No. But you did see a cherry picker out front.
Yes.
That was blocking the way. I am in the lower garage.
Oh, I just made a move.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Meh. Just went around to the back entrance. That said, the weather.
This
is
would have been
very
the day for the count cycle.
It would have been. I had some errands to run. I had to go all the way out to Cool Springs and back. So the cycle was not on the count cycle. I did get to play with a 200-pound mastiff while I was out there, though.
Well,
he's a big old wrestling boy. I love him. Oh.
that's what he was.
Yeah.
My
Anytime a dog outweighs me.
My neighbor has had a mastiff, and our dog Mac is an Australian Shepherd, and was very much in love with her.
Aww.
But she wouldn't have anything else. I mean, she's
she's
a horse.
Yeah. She looks at him and goes, "What, really, buddy?"
It was like in Shrek with the donkey and the dragon.
Yeah. Aww. Well,
I like big dogs that cannot.
I had on the way down there. I don't think I did miss that joke. All right, don't think. All right. But I was traveling down there to deliver a corgi to a kennel. So I had this corgi sidekick with me the whole way down there, and then play with this 200-pound mastiff.
Well, they're beautiful dogs. Well, anyway, this would be a date to ride the count cycle. John, for those of you who don't know, John is an avid and accomplished and spectacular cyclist.
I was going to say Zen and the art of bicycle repair.
And this is a beautiful day to be doing it.
It really
other
is.
than the seasonal.
I got out yesterday on it. That was part
well, I got out and
of
worked
it.
in my yard yesterday. We talk about caregivers do something that day.
Right.
I got out and worked in my yard.
Well, there's a reason that I got on the bike, and I think we might need to save it for the show, because I got some frustration that I needed to work out, because there was frustration yesterday. And normally my Saturdays... Was it? Yes, pedal therapy, absolutely. But my day usually my Saturdays I take as a mental health day and a little mini vacation to really not have a schedule. And I try this as hard as I possibly can. Being a father of two, it does not always work out all that well, and our caregivers probably relate to that keenly. But it was. But the bike took care of it. Also the corgi, but that's a different story entirely.
Well, I yesterday, weekends are a little bit busy for me.
Right on.
Because I get up and take care of some things with Gracie, and then I go to martial arts, and I came back and worked on...
And work out some frustration?
I did. It was just yesterday we had a small class because a lot of people are on spring break.
Sure.
So it's just me and my master instructor, who's a fourth degree.
Oh, really?
So,
okay, those are always treats. Whenever you
treat is not the word I was looking for.
Oh, no. Because all of his action is directed at you.
Yeah, but I learned a few things. I mean, I always leave better equipped than I was when I got there.
But you keep going because you like it.
But this morning I woke up feeling a little bit kind of... I just don't bounce back like I used to do.
Oh, you bounce.
I bounce,
just not back.
Oh, man. And then this morning, our music minister was sick, and so I got the call late last night or yesterday afternoon that I was playing the entire service today, which I did. And but that I have to be a little bit on my game for that. My pastor told me this morning. He said, "I can always tell when you're on because you got your game face on." And you're
well. And for those of you who don't know, Peter is an avid and accomplished pianist.
That's what they tell me sometimes.
Right, and I do the same thing when people say, I go to a get together or something, and there's a piano, and I'll sit down and I'll do the thing, and I don't think I'm all that good, because Dunning-Kruger affects us all. I know I'm just good enough to know how terrible I really am, and I listened to NPR on the way over here, and it was a beautiful piano concerto, and just.
Listen, I don't do that kind of stuff.
Man.
As a lady told me after church today, basically I'm the Cracker Barrel of pianists.
Oh, right on.
I play comfort hymns.
Oh, right on.
And if you're emotionally turbulent, I'll play for you and I'll calm you down.
You serve up hash browns. Cheesy hash browns.
Cheesy hash browns, sweet tea, biscuits, and a jelly.
Oh, I actually ended up at Cracker Barrel to go visit my friend who has a new heart, by the way.
Not an ideal recommendation if you had just got a new heart to go to Cracker Barrel.
He went to Cracker Barrel. That was his first meal when he got out. He had a good
Does he have a warranty on this heart?
He does have well, here's the thing. He got a new heart, and he's telling us all the stuff he has to do, and they have to go in and do a biopsy on it like once a week to make sure it's not being rejected. And I'm like, dude, they just gave you the heart and already taken bits away? That's this doesn't sound right.
Yeah, we might need to report him to the heart police.
No, well, but I went to Cracker Barrel, and I went stag. This was a solo trip to go visit my friend, and I had an immense meal, a meal of kings, $10. Beautiful.
Well, I am the Cracker Barrel of pianists. I just play comfort. I know my audience, there are other people out there who can just razzle dazzle you.
Mm-hmm. My brother is one of those guys.
I'm not that guy.
Well, he plays on Bourbon Street. That's a different story. You play in church.
I play in
he plays
church.
in the opposite.
Yes. A little different feel. I play funerals, but not weddings.
Really?
Yeah. But I have to play a wedding this weekend for a friend.
No. You just contradicted yourself,
I know,
bro.
but I'm not playing the actual service.
Okay.
And I told them that. I will play the prelude as people are coming in.
Okay.
And that's it. That's my gig.
All right.
No pressure. I'm not the organist. I'm not doing the ceremony.
Is there a backstory here or a reason?
It's the most important moment in a person's life.
Mm-hmm.
They got so many things going on in the brain, and everybody's uptight and nervous.
Okay.
And I don't want to be responsible for screwing it up.
Gotcha. Okay.
And also I don't want the drama of the whole weekend. That's why I like funerals. They ain't got anywhere else to be. It's a slow gig. Nobody's in a hurry.
Oh,
and
man.
Nobody's uptight.
Well, I'll say in my normal gig, my Monday through Friday, I do the slideshow presentations for a lot of different events, including weddings and funerals. And I'll say this: while the funerals there is definitely a time limit. There's a deadline for this, and it's very quick. The people at the funeral, this is not their primary thing. They just want to make sure that everybody has a decent time. And by that I mean just decent. But with weddings, mom of the bride comes in and says, "I need this." Oh, and it's months in advance.
Yeah. I am speaking this week. I'm not going to
get you some chloroseptic, bro.
I'm not going to tell this story on. I don't think I should tell this story. What my thoughts are.
Okay.
Should I?
No. Just well, we got to go anyway.
Yeah, we got to do a show.
Yeah,
well, you'll have to.
You can hit it on the show, or
all right. We got to go on the air 1510 WLAC. Go stream us live. We're close to being able to Facebook Live the whole thing, and that should come in April. So lots to come, and I'm glad you're with us. We'll see you on the show.